Tokyo's Shinagawa train station is one of the most crowded places on Earth. Close to 1 million commuters will transit here on an average day. Not your usual location for a clothing shop, but the proprietor is no ordinary Japanese apparel maker. True to its name, fast retailing, and its Uniqlo stores are on a breathtaking dash to the top. With their conventional stores already saturating the country, the company is now chasing potential customers too busy to visit a regular shop, selling cheap undergarments to busy commuters just like newspapers and candy. Uniqlo is a retailing legend here in Japan. It's no-nonsense, low-cost socks and shirts, a mainstay of Japanese closets. Now the company has vowed to make itself as much a household name overseas as it is here in Japan.
Our long-term vision is to become the world's top apparel company by 2020.
That means boosting net sales from around $10 billion now to more than $60 billion in just a decade. Bold words from a company that's still well behind global names like H&M, Zara, and Gap, but typical for Japan's most celebrated entrepreneur right now, Tadashi Yanai. Since he took over the company in 1984, Yanai has transformed Uniqlo into Asia's biggest apparel company and become Japan's richest man in the process, as diminutive in stature as he is brimming with confidence.
Our imitators will just stimulate overall demand. We are number one by far. Our competitors are effectively just advertising our products for us.
Yanai's rag trade exploits have made him a business guru here.
He's racked up plenty of mistakes, but never takes risks that endanger his core business. That's the secret of his success.
Within the conservative, cloistered, and risk-averse circles of Japanese apparel makers, Yanai is cut from different cloth.
A bit like a dictator, probably, because as you said, no other Japanese retailers has done such a thing. No one has achieved such a fast growth in the apparel industry, and their style is different from traditional Japanese companies.
Yanai was the first Japanese clothing retailer to knock out middlemen and adopt Western-style manufacturing and sales. By consolidating design, logistics, and marketing under one roof, Yanai was able to reap high margins that have fueled a blistering pace of growth throughout the recent downturn.
Uniqlo has built itself. Its main core competitive advantage is volume. So the more stores they can open, obviously getting the right locations and maintaining the marketing, the better they're going to go forward. I mean, they're talking about selling literally millions of units in any particular season, and most of the other companies, even the global companies, aren't thinking along those lines.
Uniqlo isn't really in the same business as the world apparel leaders it seeks to unseat. Instead of disposable instant fashion aimed at the young and trendy, Uniqlo seeks to woo young, old, and fashion-challenged alike with unglamorous but essential, well-made basics priced to sell. These super-thin, heat-conserving garments, called Heat Tech, were developed in an unusual collaboration with Toray, a leading chemical company. Such high-tech materials undergird Yanai's strategy for building a global brand. Projected sales for Heat Tech underwear this season, a whopping 70 million units.
People tend to assume underwear has to be made from cotton, but we're proving that synthetics are better than natural fibres. It has a lot of potential. I want to show this to the world. Our marketing strength and Japanese technology is a winning combination.
Yanai's brash ambition aside, becoming the world's top apparel maker is virtually impossible, experts say, through organic growth alone.
It has a long way to go to overtake Gap and H&M. And probably the only foreseeable possibility is a major acquisition of either one of the global chains or several of the second-tier chains.
Uniqlo is still very much a Japanese company, reliant on its home market for sales. But for parent firm Fast Retailing, the company in a hurry, if all goes according to plan, the shift to global giant will happen in just a few years.